Mira had always heard the ocean's whispers, but tonight they screamed. She stood on the cliff's edge, salt spray coating her face as waves crashed against the rocks below. The fishing village behind her slept peacefully, unaware that their guardian, the ancient sea monster Thalass, was dying, and with him, their protection from the storms that had once devastated these shores. "You are chosen," the water seemed to say, pulling at her very soul. Mira had learned the old stories from her grandmother, how Thalass had turned evil centuries ago when a betrayal shattered his heart into 3 pieces scattered across the ocean depths. His rage had nearly destroyed the coast until the first sailors made a bargain. He would protect the village and they would search for his heart. Generation after generation had tried and failed. Now, at 17, Mira felt the ocean's choice settle over her like a mantle she couldn't refuse. As dawn broke, she descended the treacherous path to the hidden cove where Thalass dwelt. The water parted before her, creating a tunnel of crystalline walls. At its end, in a cavern of bioluminescent coral, she found him. He was magnificent and terrible, scales of midnight blue, eyes like abyssal trenches, tentacles that could crush ships. But he was fading, his light dimming. "Another failure comes," his voice rumbled like underwater earthquakes. "I'm here to restore your heart," Mira said, surprised by her own steadiness. Thalass's laugh was bitter. "My heart cannot be restored, child. It was destroyed by love." Mira refused to leave the cavern until Thalass told her everything. The story poured out like a tide. He had once been a guardian spirit, protector of all sea creatures, until he fell in love with a human woman named Serena. She claimed to love him too, swore she would stay with him forever. He gave her a pearl from his heart, a fragment of his very essence, as proof of his devotion. But Serena had been sent by a rival kingdom to steal his power. She took the pearl and fled, selling it to merchants who broke it into 3 pieces, scattering across the trade routes. The betrayal transformed Thalass's grief into rage, his love into hatred for all humanity. "The first piece lies in the merchant's vault in the Copper Islands," Thalass finally admitted, his massive form curling in pain. "But the vault is protected by riddles that require a human mind and a monster's heart to solve together. I cannot leave these waters without dying." Mira understood. "Then give me a part of your essence. Let me carry you with me." The monster's eyes widened. No human had ever offered to share his body with him. Slowly, he extended a tendril, and Mira felt a searing cold as a fragment of his consciousness merged with hers. She gasped as memories flooded her. Centuries of loneliness, oceans of sorrow, the sweet agony of love lost. "I will find it," she promised. The journey to the Copper Island took 3 weeks by merchant vessel. Mira worked for her passage, scrubbing decks while Thalass's presence whispered in her mind, teaching her the languages of currents and the songs of whales. The other sailors noticed her strange behavior, how she would stop mid-task to listen to sounds only she could hear. The merchant's vault stood in the heart of the largest island, a fortress of copper and jade. Its entrance was guarded by a door covered in swirling script. "What is treasured but never held, given but never sold, broken but makes one whole?" "Trust," Mira and Thalass answered together, their voices merging. The door opened into a spiraling corridor where each wall posed a new riddle. Mira solved them one by one, Thalass's ancient wisdom combined with her human intuition, creating answers neither could have found alone. With each solution, she felt their connection deepen, his rage softening, her fear transforming into understanding. At the corridor's end, in a room of mirrors, sat a crystal box. Inside, a pearl fragment glowed with painful beauty. But as Mira reached for it, the mirrors showed her a vision, Serena weeping as soldiers dragged her away. She hadn't wanted to betray Thalass. She'd been forced, her family held hostage. She died trying to return to him, drowned in a storm while sailing back to his waters, the pearl clutched in her hand. Thallass's grief crashed through Mira like a wave. All these centuries, his rage had been built on incomplete truth. "She loved you," Mira whispered. "She died trying to come back." As tears, hers and Thalass's, fell on the crystal box, it opened, the pearl fragment rose, warm and alive, and Mira knew that restoring his heart meant healing not just the fragments scattered across the ocean, but the broken understanding between them. 2 more pieces remained, and the journey would only grow more dangerous. The search continues as Mira and Thalass must face what lies in the depths ahead.